was with him once when we walked past a store in Ann Arbor, and it had his jersey hanging in the window, and it was, I think, $75 or something like that. And he had just asked me if I could give him money for gas or pizza or something like that, which I couldn't, but he asked anyhow. And he saw his jersey in the window for $75, then the 4. And he said, they're selling that for $75, and that goes to somebody, and I have to borrow money to put gas in my car. And I remember thinking to myself, he's not coming back here.
Exacerbating the immense pressure was their belief that they were now cogs in a money-making machine. Baggy shorts, T-shirts, trading cards, virtually anything featuring the iconic Block M.
It's cute. I might have to give it a try.
As freshmen, they felt excited. As sophomores, they felt exploited.
I didn't feel like a college kid anymore. I felt like a professional athlete that wasn't getting paid. I remember we were in Chicago one time, and we went downtown to the Nike outlet, and we walked past a display. It said, Fab 5 Nikes. That's when you start realizing having your own shoe doesn't necessarily put money in your pocket.
Whatever Nike wanted to sell, they threw it on the Fab 5. Black socks.
I had called one of my best friends at the time and asked him to bring me a couple pair of socks up. And he brought a pair of black socks up. And Juwan just gets excited, like, ooh, those black ones are sweet.
Don't tell anybody. You can't tell family members. You can't tell any coaches. Don't tell any of your girlfriends. Don't tell anybody. You put on your shoes and socks in the stall where nobody can see you. You put on your warm-up pants and you button them all the way down. We're going to keep our warm-up pants on until after they announce the starting lineup. We're going to snap off the warm-up pants, and the world is going to see our black socks.
You know, when I'm growing up, if you went out on a basketball court in black socks and you weren't 70 years old and on a shuffleboard court in Florida, they would laugh at you. Now, Nike, because of the Fab 5, makes wearing black socks while you're playing basketball fashionable.
When we started to realize that everything we wore, people were selling, we started to protest. And one of our silent protests was wear plain blue shirts that didn't say Michigan, that didn't say Nike, that didn't say anything. That was our silent protest.
A year after the Wolverines won their only title in 1989, merchandise royalties totaled $1.6 million. Following the Fab Five's freshman season, that number would climb to a 2-year total of $10.5 million. It was amateur athletics, but business was booming for everyone except the Fab Five themselves.
Perception of our lifestyle, that we were living like rock stars. We weren't living that lifestyle. That just wasn't what it was. We were eating cereal some night, you know, cooking hot dogs. That was our lifestyle. We lived just like every college student.
I drove a green Dodge Shadow that my mother gave me, all right? That's why it kills me when they try to act like we was getting it so big.